Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain she will be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Dr. Lee.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to...
Proctor Ingram?
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
All systems go. Actually, I'll be back later.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you. You're dismissed.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter.
Now that you've had a chance, get back here on the double.
Captain Kells?
As I was saying, Knight, the Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now, ever since we learned of the synth threat. We've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first.
The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
Paladin Brandis's team?
Correct. You know something.
Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I'm worried about him. He's paranoid, unstable.
I'm not surprised.
All that time alone must have taken a toll on him.
Can he come back to the Brotherhood?
Perhaps. We would have to place him under medical observation. But his survival experience and knowledge of the Commonwealth would still be a tremendous asset.
He's alive and well, but he wants to be left alone.
He's given up. I expected better from him. What a waste. Very well. Is there anything else?
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor. That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Do you want their holotapes?
Thank you. I'll see that they make it to their next of kin.
That's it.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction. This was no easy mission, Knight. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
An inside job?
This is treason we're talking about. In a case like this, you are either sure or you are not. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit.
Do I need to keep my investigation a secret?
It's too late for that. Rumors have already begun to spread, but that only makes your task more difficult.
Is there anything else I should...
Gavel will fill you in on the details. I don't know what to make of it.
Any other advice, Captain?
Follow every lead. Look for anything suspicious.
Sure.
But understand, treason is a serious charge.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
I expect results.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
You sure you want to bother with that?
Can't pick this. Proctor Quinlan.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight.
Uh-huh. He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than... I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now, did you have documents for me? Or perhaps you were looking to take up with a research patrol?
I found some technical documents.
And they're in wonderful condition. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully. And you might be pleasant...
Scribe Halen?
This way. If Dance ran away, he must be guilty. We better find him before he reveals our secrets to the Institute.
Hail, Knight.
With Liberty Prime back in action, this war's as good as won. Now, what can I do for you?
You get anything good off him?
I don't know what the protocol is about having dogs in the prison. Just pretend I didn't see this.
Outrank me or not, don't touch the experiments.
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Thank goodness. I was running low and didn't want to draw any more samples. Here's some caps for the trouble. I really appreciate you searching for the blood samples. As soon as I make a breakthrough.
fire at will! Heads up, it went dark.
Hope the police know where to do his business. If not, you're cleaning it up.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum, can you?
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
This way.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
You'd have me disobey orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Just talk to him. If you still think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of Steel, you do what you have to do. But if you see a glimmer of mercy or humanity behind his eyes... Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Hey there.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team. Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician.
Sergeant Gavel.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
The captain said you could brief me on the missing supplies.
Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door.
Sergeant.
Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark.
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram?
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now.
Right. That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go.
You're here about the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. Look, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as any.
What's the security situation?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of you.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. I mean, I've heard about the Institute's relay. But even if they could get in, they'd never make it back out.
Tell me about the missing...
I really don't know anything.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
Tell me about the logistics.
There are what, 10 of us now? Our division reports to Proctor Tegan, up on the Pridwin. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes...
Lucia?
Excuse me. Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
That's all, Initiate.
Knight?
With your reconnoiter of the Institute complete, you finally have first-hand knowledge
Lucia?
about their facility.
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food, and, vacuum tubes?
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Tegan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but...
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, but why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from work. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends.
Why? What happened?
It was after the battle.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Pridwin coming in under full vertebrate escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, since then I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it. Do you think you could follow him? Maybe it's nothing, but...
How could you have been so close to Paladin Vance? And not know he was a sin for today?
Glad to see you returned safely from the Institute, brother.
Hey, Clark.
I'm not on duty. Leave me alone.
Sorry, I have to finish this shift.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
Hey, Clark.
I don't want to talk right now.
Clark.
I'm not on duty. Leave me alone.
facility.
You have to find the card.
Yeah, this is fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway. anything behind.
I'll get you some more. Huh? Who's there? Come out. You.
Hunter!
smell ain't you, right? It sure as hell ain't me.
Sweet.
Powering up.
Protectron on duty.
Computers are always beyond me.
That's it.
Right, asshole. But I'm still standing.
Going up. Lower level.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time,
Hey.
And duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Not right now, please. If you need something, report to Sergeant Gavel.
You've wasted enough of my time.
Report, Knight. Have you completed your investigation into the missing supplies?
The ruins beneath the airport are filled with ghouls. Initiate Clark has been stealing rations to feed them.
He was what? God, you're serious. He betrayed his oath to the Brotherhood, stole our supplies, and tried to help those abominations? Where is he? What happened to him?
He's dead.
I expected as much. It's a shame. I had high hopes for him. Very well. We'll consider this matter closed. I have some caps for your service. There is another matter we need to discuss. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him.
A threat? One super mutant?
This Virgil once led the Institute's biomedical research. He experimented with FEV. He tested it on human subjects. How many super mutants did he create? How many lives have been lost because of his hubris? No. He and his work are a threat. They must be destroyed.
He helped us before. We can't just betray him.
We don't owe him anything. What he did, he served his purpose. Now he's just another monster.
What's the plan?
Better to keep this simple. He trusts you. Go alone, and he may let his guard down. Get in, get the job done.
Uh-huh. I have other duties to attend to.
Very well.
Uh-huh. Captain Kells?
I have another assignment for you, Knight. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat.
I'll take care of it, Captain.
Thank you, Knight.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Call dibs on whatever we find on them. Hope there's something useful to be found.
Going down.
Yo, psst.
What? I'm here if you need me.
Hey, got any gear for sale?
We'd have to go back.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No, but I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees. I need to be the example.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in...
The moment I learned the truth, I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of it?
We both know that this is the right thing. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, I can't allow that to happen.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, Maxon's obviously testing you.
No. I won't do it then.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes.
Right. Yeah, there is that little problem to deal with.
Actually, I might have a solution. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success.
Sure.
Now, come on.
Going up.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb?
This machine might not be a bomb. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. And your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Sure. Hey there.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that. It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
It's gotta be for a reason.
Friends take care of each other.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. If you ever need me...
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened here.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
I want this place searched top to bottom! Since you don't seem to be willing to do the work...
You are facing a mass combat robot. Death is inevitable.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity. I trust you won't disappoint them. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat.
Sure.
Report to him immediately for your Ad Victorium, Paladin.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak. Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Synth. Right under our noses the whole time. But what you did, it was the right thing. But you probably have some documents for me. Or perhaps you'd like to aid a research patrol.
I found some technical...
Splendid. Up here are the caps that... Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost
Excuse me, Captain Cade.
Dance, a synth. Hard to stomach news like that. Are you doing all right? Anything that needs tending to?
What's new, Doc?
Nothing that would interest you. Now.
Bye.
Your promotion was well-deserved, Paladin. You need some patching up. Go see Knight Captain Cade.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind. When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best. Carry food with you.
Tegan.
You'll end up eating
Welcome
some
back.
pretty questionable things
Heard about
to stay
Dan.
alive.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special, sort of a hobby I have to slap a few of them onto your weapon.
I'll take a look.
Got some choice.
Uh-huh.
Greetings, Paladin. Don't let Ingram catch you standing around.
Aye.
Be on report before you can blink.
Had a child. It'd be a super.
Nariah.
Have you collected any blood samples, Paladin?
Yes, here you go.
Oh, this is perfect.
Sure.
Here's some caps for the trouble. I really
I understand how you must be feeling, brother. Dan's betrayed us all.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
If they were concerned, they'd have taken better care of him. Am I right?
Hey, Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
I've got a few minutes.
Let's get you outfit.
Big shitstorm at Bunker Hill, huh? As long as the
Well, we're all paying for it now. Down another gun. Everyone's gonna have to step
Hey, buddy.
up next time.
Please confirm delivery with hotel staff at this time. I will remain here.
Finn had it coming. You get on the mayor's bad side.
I found a robot that was supposed to be delivered to someone here. Any idea who it might be?
Rufus deals with the robots. Now rent a room or move along.
Hey, I found a robot called the Drinkin' Buddy that was supposed to be delivered here.
You're kidding. That's the brewing machine I was telling you about. Why don't you let me buy it off you? 400 caps, plus beer.
How much are you paying?
So, do we have a deal?
Remind me what we agreed to.
I don't blame you for trying. That's the best I can do.
So, do we have a deal?
Sure. We've got a deal.
Great. Bring it on in and...
Okay, let's head in.
How's it going, friend? Greetings, new friends. I am the
Rufus, what the heck is this
but
thing?
you can
It's
just
that
call
brewing
me
machine I was telling you
Buddy.
about.
I am here to provide entertainment and
man,
ice cold
that's awesome.
libations.
I'm gonna store my
Just
vodka.
get it set up over at the bar and out of my doorway.
Commencing normal operations.
Hey, thanks for your help. Buddy here is even better than I was hoping for. Here's your money.
Thanks again for pulling that job at Hallucinogen. Those compounds are a little beyond me, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, you need some chems?
Gonna pass.
I'm always here if you need me.
Hey, Rufus.
How's it going?
I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Greetings, buddy. Would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
Tell me a joke.
What is the best way to maintain a balanced diet? Keep a beer in each hand. Care to wet your whistle?
Uh-huh. Tell me a joke.
A neutron walked the bar.
Uh-huh.
Here for a laugh, or did...
Uh-huh. Tell me a joke.
I've decided to sell the vacuum, it's just collecting dust. Would you like a beer?
Tell me a joke.
That's all the jokes I... Would you like a...
No thanks.
Okay.
I love you.
Hey there.
If all my...
Keep things cool, and we won't have to tussle, got it? Yeah.
Buddy.
Glad to see you again, honey. I hope you're doing better. I heard about your signal interceptor. Now that you've found the Institute, I hope you do the right thing.
Amari.
Your memories of Vault 111? I'm so sorry we put you...
Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Sorry, Shroud. I don't have any upgrades ready. It was just great to see the Shroud in action, even for a little while.
Hold up. I need some answers from you.
What now?
Paul Pembroke tells me that you killed Henry Cook. I'm inclined to believe him.
Paul's lying. He's the one who killed Cook.
I should just kill you both! One of you killed my father. But I don't kill people unless I'm sure they need killing. And I'm not sure about you. Yet.
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and the Institute? The one at Bunker.
Excuse me.
I'm not looking for a conversation right now.
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes. Everyone has anyone whose public appearances.
Hey, officer.
You need something, Scout?
We got small arms.
Now, don't be shy. You're never too old to own a swatter.
I've got a few minutes.
Handmade.
Hey, Arturo.
If you're looking to keep your load light, we can shoot the breeze about the old-fashioned pistol.
Let's see what you have.
Feel free to...
I ain't saying I want to shoot you.
Myrna.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Odds and ends.
Everything to even you out.
Find him. Security!
Come back here, damn it! Sorry. Should have just run.
If you're hungry, you can grab a quick bite of powders. Just talk to the robot.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Officer.
Nice night.
I'll be breaking out the cheap moonshine, so that's...
Let's see what you got. Uh-huh.
Oh, we starting something or are you just having fun? Should have run. I try not to think about what kind of shit is swimming around in here.
So it's true then? You're leading the mission? Good for you. Great for you, sir. Get off your knees. You look like a jackass.
Got it.
good neighbor? We're gonna hold rules and campheads all over.
Enjoy your new home.
Geneva.
You have your permit. Anything else? This office can't help you.
Heard there was some trouble over at that Vault 81. Something about a quarantine? You know anything about that?
Enjoy your stay in Diamond City. Now, excuse me.
Sweet.
Excuse me, but I'm very busy right now.
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyle?
Don't mind my ma. She's always a little bit cranky.
Crush some Mentats. Coffee in the morning. Help loosen the language centers. Lower anxiety. Whoever you're trying to win over, a good regimen of those new wind pills will keep you prepared.
Interesting.
Nice.
Hey there. I got an empty chair here just waiting for some beautiful customer to get a haircut.
Not now.
Later then.
Why buy just an ordinary piece of wood? A swatter is a
Protection for
custom-made
sale.
piece of
Hand-tooled pieces. Every... Thing I got will keep you...
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
I don't need anything.
Well, we're all...
We buy and sell everything, to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
There we go.
We're having a sale on brooms. Oh, no, wait. My programming is telling me we never have sales. Maybe you should buy something else.
Let's see what you got.
Anything and...
Uh-huh.
Great stuff, if you're interested.
Hello. Have you been here before?
What's it matter?
Because Fallon's isn't a charity. The clothes are for sale if you have the money.
You have some kind of problem with...
Nothing me and my 10 gauge haven't been able to handle. Now that we understand each other,
Fallon's basement.
Yeah, it's ancient. There was a Fallon's here back even before the war. Granddad always said we had a tradition of... Guess affordability got too expensive for some folks.
Why doesn't Diamond City Security help you?
Phew. My husband got taken, all right? By the Institute. Security wouldn't look into it. I raised a stink and...
Your husband was taken.
Well, he ain't here anymore, that's for sure.
What do you know about...
Just what I read in the papers. That the Institute builds them. Lucky me, huh? Institute takes my Charlie?
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
A paying customer. Finally.
Right.
You need something, Scaver?
Read the paper, mister. Trust me.
Nat.
Selling papers is busy work, mister.
Here to pray, sit down and be quiet.
Good to see someone new in the chapel. Diamond City treating you all right?
This your chapel here, Pastor?
Well, that depends. I suppose I should say this chapel really belongs to God. But since I never get around to deciding which God in particular, I guess you could say it belongs to all of them. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty...
I'm just gonna take a look around.
Go right ahead.
I'm raring to go. Just say the word.
Not sure what god I'm supposed to be praying to. Pastor says it doesn't matter.
Hey there.
Don't know if this praying thing works. It couldn't hurt.
Fresh meat right here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Check out.
Whatever you want. I ain't got time.
You run into feral ghouls, keep your distance. Mindless eating machines. They'll always come straight for you.
Thank you for finding Earl's killer. Can't believe the doctor would do such a thing. Oh well, at least we have liquor to drown our sorrows.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend. Relax.
I've got a few minutes.
That's what I like.
Hey there.
Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything about it. Just buy or sell whatever you need and get lost.
Got a reason for bothering me?
Hi.
Get lost.
I wanted so much more from my life than this. Ugh.
I'm glad you found Earl's killer, but now my brother won't shut up about you. Anyway, do you need...
Mm-hmm. Not interested.
Fine, but no...
Don't let my husband drag you into any...
Hey, Scarlet.
Wow. I can't believe Doc Crocker killed Earl. Glad I only ever had to deal with Doc's son. Oh, I should get your order.
Who owns this bar?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place. Vadim Bobrov is the loud one. Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Hopefully nothing will...
Busy here.
What?
Paul and I have a child. I regret a lot of things, but not my little kids.
Wake up, Commonwealth.
Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters.
Yes.
You got that? Me? Computers were always beyond me.
Ever been up in the stands? Let's...
Everyone in this city's always jumping at Shadow. Chill out, guys.
Yo, take a look.
The salon's closed, so don't bother me.
If you're looking for a haircut, the salon's open in the morning.
Hey.
What's up, boss? I'm here if you need me.
I need you to get out of your power armor. Hey.
Need something from me? Anything I can do for you, boss?
Are things all right between us?
Yeah. Right now, only thing I'm sorry for is that we didn't meet up sooner.
Time for one of our little chats, is it?
I'd love to.
Excuse me.
Ready to head back out?
That depends.
Are you kidding? When you're ready to go, I'll be right behind you.
Not now.
Well, make up your mind.
built myself.
Would you like me to go with you?
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
you interested in traveling together?
Sure, could be fun.
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change your mind.
These things feel too much like tombs for my liking.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Why humans ever program their creations to kill their makers, I'll never know.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready?
Sometimes strong not understand human.
Excuse me.
You need something, monsieur?
All these vaults run together for you, too?
Would you like me to go with you?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Just looking to trade a little.
Oh, sure thing.
I wonder
Time to
what
hit the
type
road?
of illicit experimentation.
Just looking to trade a little.
A successful mission on all counts, sir.
Can't
Excuse
believe
me.
these things still
Ready
operate.
for the next mission, sir?
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course. Ready for the next mission, sir?
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course.
Would you like me to go with you?
Hey.
There you are. I almost thought you forgot about me.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh, I...
Uh-huh.
There you are. I almost thought you forgot about me.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh, I see.
Let's trade some things.
Hey.
I want to trade a few things.
What's up?
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Let's trade.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
I guess they thought they would be safe in here. You made your decision. Now live with it.
Play your cards right.
Don't test my patience.
A whole lot of money.
Strong boy!
Do you need something, monsieur?
Let's trade some things.
But of course.
My way, be a lot less.
What I will do.
Hey, let's try not to irradiate ourselves, okay?
Hey there.
Paladin.
Hi.
Nothing to report right now, Paladin.
Send that abomination back to hell!
Hi.
Thanks for your help, pal.
Hi there.
Just so you know, I'm keeping my eye on you.
Hi.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
What did they want?
They were raiders. What do you think they wanted? Anyway.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.